Real nice place to go mining. Just saying.
Alright, so we should be back now. Sorry about that. My connection seems to think I shouldn't be streaming today. Okay, well, here we go. I noted we generated bedrock.
You can just blame Sora.
So I can fix the bedrock issue here. That's fine. There we go. How's this? Oh. Sorry, I keep putting the standby image back. There we go. Now you can see what this looks like. Now that we generate a bedrock, we can fix that. We will fix that. So, it's two options. One is we can make it so it's configurable what it puts down there. The other is just to prevent it. So, wood everywhere. Okay. And now, I suppose terminate. Here, we missed the equals.
Hey, XComp.
Hello, Jaded. Yes, hello. Yes, Shadow. Sorry.
What happened to the name being above the book?
What happened to the what of the book?
The name of the age being above the book when you place it on a lectern.
There is a config option now called Render Labels, and it defaults to false.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
I've used Mystcraft since 1.2.5.
It's been a while.
Oh, hey, Jaded.
Jaded is also welcome to come join us in the, we're currently in iTunes room. Welcome to join us on TeamSpeak. It is, of course, as always, a PG stream, so I have to say that for Jaded. She knows.
Why didn't I get... Damn it. Everyone thinks Jaded's worse than me.
Well, you are probably, on occasion, worse than Jaded. I don't know.
Oh, nah, you've not been in rooms long enough with me to know. I'm way worse than Jaded.
Usually if I'm in a room with you, it's a PG stream.
Yeah.
So let's see here. I lost my train of thought. Okay, so we should be done here. I'm going to pull up that save, delete that generation code. So, what was the most recent one? Delete it. We'll regen. Did I start with Hello World program? And kind of? I started in QBasic. I started with blinking LEDs and drawing pixels to the screen and making motors move.
QBasic for the win.
Oh yeah. And Suck is back! And Sarge is out in the Twitch chat here, so he's also welcome to come join us. And yes, Sarge, I am spoiling new features again that will be in the next release of my awesome mod. Thank you. That was very kind. At some point. What's my job, XComp Wiz? I am a teaching assistant at Helsinki University. Mostly I'm a student. I'm finishing up my master's, or I'm working on my master's now, and at some point we'll move to doing PhD, is the plan.
Hey, Serge, come join us.
There we go, number bedrock.
Oh.
Alright, that's fine. Sarge says he's busy, and it's quite alright.
Yeah. We'll miss you, Sarge.
Alright.
To make it so that the name shows up when you hover over a book.
Yeah, I've done that. Okay, close.
Okay. So we've got this now.
Well, I know where I'm gonna go when I need wood.
Wooden tendrils! Wooden tendrils everywhere!
What happens if you use tree capacitator on it?
Bad things, I think.
Have you tried taking into account the new orientation for logs with that?
I have not. It would actually be kind of complicated to do. So
Yeah, I imagine it would.
I haven't tried.
Might be interesting though.
Yep. Especially since you can only have, like, it's only... You could basically change which way it faces. But you can't have edges,
Yeah.
you can't have corners. If you could, then it'd be no problem. But
Yeah, I'm mostly thinking about like some of the like straight sideways tendrils. But yeah, I can see where it would be pretty difficult.
I must be too used to the old tendril design because I don't see anything unusual about it.
yeah, it's just that the wood is... You could place the wood sideways, but you just wind up that way instead. So there's not really a lot of point because it wouldn't be. I wouldn't be satisfied with it anyway.
You just gotta make your own wood that can all sides be bark.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Okay, so we've now got this. I wanted to play with one more thing. So we're going to fly up a bit here. What is the height? Oh, okay. That's going to be interesting. Very, very interesting. All right. Let's go out, delete that world once more, and modify... Actually, comment out this line. I want to see what it does. Oops. Stop. Cancel. This way. Where did we put sea level? Let's put sea level at about here. This is 47, apparently. So, same thing.
I beg hosting, ask it.
Apparently should have been a little higher. 49.
Is Mystcraft gonna always be just making edges, or will it have a cooler use in the future?
What cooler use can you think of?
No idea.
Creating entire custom dimensions isn't cool enough for you?
I'm sitting there going, really? What else do you want? You people are hard to please. But there will be tech at some point. I'm going to start building the basis of my tech now with crafting.
Apparently Brimond has finished coding rainbows for you.
He has. Excellent. I definitely want to see that. We're gonna finish doing this real quick because I want to see.
I put his link in the TeamSpeak.
Thank you. I will pull that up shortly. Alrighty, now we're all lined up. Everything's good. So somebody's been wanting
Easy
island.
to say. You could always add more.
Somebody's been wanting island. There you go. One island. Nothing else in the whole world except these tendrils. And an infinite sea. That leads down
Win.
to nothing.
Now, what symbols did you use to do that?
Well, you can't do it at the moment. It's new symbols.
Oh, okay.
But it's the end island with a sea.
Nice.
And it's also a riven age, apparently. That's my nickname for these worlds that generate caves through the water.
I think whatever your computer has got has passed it to mine.
That is pretty funky. Do you know what's causing that?
Yes.
Okay.
It's just amusing.
Yeah.
Because it's just the
How-
caves.
Herobrine, Mystcraft isn't crap. It's just still under development, dude. Be patient.
Yep. Patience is virtue.
Literally all it is right now is a bunch of pretty blocks.
Yeah.
We'll never say this to Soren's face, but he's a clever guy. And if he asks, I would never said that.
Alrighty. That was fun.
I feel this is a good time to point out that banning people from the Minecraft forum for having an opinion is not part of our policy.
I mean, I was banned from the Minecraft forum.
Was it for having an opinion? Oh.
Also challenging one of you mods that gave me a warning. So I tore him a new one. Nothing he could do to win the argument was
it's a
banning.
ban and not a suspension?
Oh, I'm sure.
Because bans are pretty permanent.
Yep, I know.
Hmm.
I know the difference, buddy.
I know.
Alrighty. So, we've done that. What else we're going to do? Could I make it lava? Yeah, easily. The modifier is... Like, the modifier system's in. So what I'm going to do at this point is...
Hello.
Hello!
Hey, Jaded.
You said I could join, and the stuff that I can actually help with is done. And now I believe they've descended into arguing over whether a specific color is yellow or orange.
Okay.
No more need for me. To be certain that's not my responsibility.
Hey, Jaded, how you doing?
And who is that voice?
Who do you think it is?
I know, Shadow.
I'm insulted.
I am a
terrible,
bit
man. So
surprised at
did
it.
you.
You're in here. I was told PG-13.
No, right?
Yeah, it's PG-13.
I'm in some of XComp streams. He trusts me enough not to swear.
Yeah. He knows it's PG-13.
I'm
Yeah, and-
speaking Shadow.
Yeah. Everyone thinks that you're worse than me, Jaded. I disagree strongly.
I don't personally have an opinion on that topic. I'm certainly not going to get, into some sort of battle as to which one of us can be less PG-13.
No,
Weird.
not in...
That would be odd.
Okay, that's weird. I found a cave spider spawner in a tree.
Odd.
In a tree.
So I assume you're working on Mystcraft XCOM?
I am indeed.
He has decided to become a hermit and move into the forest forever.
Was that Shasherval?
Yes, it was.
How do I even pronounce that name? You're trying to make my list more pronounced, aren't you?
I am Sasha Varel.
Sasha is... Can
Such.
I call you Bob?
No.
Sasha Farrell,
Think of-
this is going to make my lisp really horrible.
You can just do Satch.
Think of easiest way to remember it is, you know, Sacre, just call him Sacrevel.
Sacrevel?
Yeah.
Are you German now?
I think that would be, wouldn't that be French?
Yeah. Indeed, it would be French.
And it's nice to meet you, by the way. I don't think I've ever spoken to you before.
Don't believe so. No, likewise.
Of course, there's probably a good reason for that. I'm sure there was a reason nobody ever introduced me to you.
X-Cop is mean, that's why.
Aww.
You're mean, XCOM?
I'm
She's
sorry.
very possessive over Sacrevel.
Yes. I'm sorry, I wasn't doing introductions. Could have done introductions.
I shouldn't even say that. X-Com's probably one of the nicer mods.
Well, thanks. Alright, so now, if you don't specify a fluid
That's
for this...
interesting.
Sorry?
Lemming is, well, somebody's saying Lemming has the coolest voice, and I was just wondering why are they getting Lemming from, because Lemming isn't here, but anyway. Mystcraft.
Alright, so now if you don't specify a fluid block, then this world generates with no C. Like so.
Are we going to be able to generate worlds without ocean?
Yeah.
Like as in, like, wastelands?
Yep.
Devoid of water and life?
Devoid of life is a little harder, but devoid of seas.
A wasteland of sorts.
Sorry, what was that?
First one generated at 2 suns and not a drop of water. I think that qualified.
And you can actually,
water
with
life?
the system I've got now, you can have lava seas, which would not go well with his age.
Can I have apple juice, please?
Yes.
Piece of honey?
Apple,
Yes.
those are not liquids yet, are they?
When they are made liquids, it will be possible.
Bees are already abusable. Now you want an ocean of honey?
I would never abuse my bees. My bees are my friends. I love my bees. I adore bees. Bees, 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 bees. I want honey so they can have a hot tub full of honey to swim in. It will be a bee sanctuary.
Well, that's us told.
And woebetide poor creatures that break into the bee sanctuary.
Oh, yes.
What about what creatures? I'm sorry, I'm a bit hard of hearing.
Anybody who broke in would be, they'd pay for it dearly.
Well, yes.
Yes, I will push this to Forgecraft. That's one of the main reasons I'm streaming it now. Won't rest until they're ice tendrils. Okay.
You're gonna make ice tendrils?
Well, somebody in chat just said he won't rest until I make ice tendrils. So, I guess I will give the guy a break.
Are you really gonna make ice tendrils?
I have to admit that like would be pretty sweet.
Yeah, it would be pretty cool.
But shh.
Oh, that was a pun, wasn't it? Oops.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't really notice when I make, clean puns.
Alright.
I seldom make clean puns on purpose, therefore I don't notice.
So, oops.
Hi, Whisper. Oh, I think I saw some mod spotlight you did, Sasha Val.
Awesome.
The Diamonds one.
Diamond, dirt to diamonds? So JD, check your PM.
Yeah, I see.
Isn't that amusing?
I honestly, I have no opinion on the subject, and I don't particularly care about the subject.
Oh. I love you too.
Uh-huh. Never said I didn't like you. I just don't particularly care to play the whose mind is filthier game.
We can play that later.
No, we can't.
So what have you been up to today, Jade?
Responsible stuff. Wiki, getting it scanned, trying to figure out how to encode or get one of the guys to make a template to encode the multi-language support that has to go on the wiki because we've got 14 languages the wiki's being translated into, and
Wow.
I'm not putting 14 translations of a single article on one page. Not happening.
Yeah.
Getting that stuff laid out, getting everybody on the same page with who's in charge of what mods, for getting articles written and then articles translated, communication structure in place, translation structure in place, all that fun stuff.
Well, boring stuff, but yeah.
Very important stuff. I mean, there's some people who would say that coding is boring, but it's very important.
Hmm.
I don't actually find it boring. I'm always sad when I can't find a nice coding stream on.
Aw.
It repairs the brain cells that are damaged by having to listen to some of the people during the day.
Alright,
Which
so we're gonna
honestly,
make...
XCOM, you owe me to a few brain cells because your brother killed a few the other day.
Aw, that wasn't nice.
No, it wasn't. He kept playing this Manama song thing.
Ba-ba-ba-da-da.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, brain cell suicided.
Okay, so let's see here. What I'm doing now is interesting. It's
Inting?
interesting. It's slightly problematic in that I'm trying to remap something and I don't have the remapping system set up for pages yet.
Trying to make an ice tool?
Yeah, we'll just have to do this the hard way. It's not generic. I don't like it, but we will do it this way. Just for the moment. So.
Interestingly enough, if you use a capitator in a wooden tendril age, interesting things occur.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I said that earlier.
Oh,
It gets bad news.
It's fun to watch, though. Well,
it's not quite as much as dumping 6,000 essentia into the environment at random.
No.
That's true.
I was bored. I
Yeah.
wonder what would happen if.
Sorry, go ahead.
Who's supposed to go ahead?
I interrupted Jaded, so letting her finish.
I know Jaded's sentence was...
Oh! I forgot what I was going to say anyway. Oh yeah, Tree Facilitator changed the coding, so now it uses a use for every block that it breaks. So, depending on which one you use, it not go very far.
Why would you want quicksand tendrils? That doesn't make sense.
Oh yeah, that would cause a whole load of lag.
Alright, so we had a request for colored stars, so I'll make an age with that. There we go. Ice tendrils.
That is an interesting new GUI.
Oh yeah, you've not seen this yet. This is the writing
No, I
desk.
haven't.
Basically, pages are
So,
now...
mod pages.
Yeah, I know. Pages are items. Pages are a replacement for symbols. You now collect pages instead of trying to learn symbols. You don't learn symbols by pulling them out of books per se. If you generate an age, then the symbols in it are supposed to be invisible. They're not currently, just for development, but you can't actually get them out of books anymore.
How are servers going to deal with the whole problem of needing to have the ability to have a book with all the pages?
Currently, if you pull out a notebook, so the notebook is transformed into a folder. Since I'm in creative, I'll pull out a notebook, and I'll get all the pages.
Ah, okay.
And you can copy pages from here. So here's a slot full of paper. Pull one out and make end world.
So you have to have paper to copy the symbols.
Yeah, and I want it to be other things, and like there will be other paper materials, like papyrus and parchment and whatnot, and they'll have different quality levels, and they'll affect instability or stability in certain ways. There will be different bindings. There's a book binder here. It currently doesn't have a texture. You can place pages in and create books that way. And there will be different
Are you going to have
cover
a...
types.
The different types of leather make different...
Like leather
Books?
or bark, things like that. So you can make different covers. How will this affect previously generated worlds? Well, I'm very much one for backwards compatibility. So worlds will, all your existing worlds will continue working. The notebook will simply suddenly contain pages instead of symbols. It will have a page for every symbol it had in it. Worlds that existed before will just remap all of their symbols into pages.
And what if it's a symbol that isn't found in the new Mystcraft? Like Eternal Day.
Those will remap to similar symbols, since those got removed by, were removed because they could be replaced so well with the celestial mechanics. So Eternal Day will be remapped to a world with no moon, but a sun fixed in the sky in one place.
Okay.
Are you going to have a separate
Of course,
setting
funnily
from
enough,
the...
I no longer use solar panels, so it doesn't really matter.
Sorry, Didrid?
Are you going to have a separate setting from the no book settings for if books spawn? For like in random generation?
No book settings.
Actually,
I understand.
just
For
out of thought,
crafting.
XCOM, is this particular iteration of Mystcraft in the mod pack, the recent one?
No, it should. Well, there was a accidental release of a dev build at one point, but this wasn't in it yet. It contained some of the celestial mechanics, but aside from that,
How did you accidentally release it?
I didn't. Wasn't me. But somebody with access to my dev builds accidentally stuck it in FTB.
Ah.
Okay. Anybody that has that build should not be using it. It's not tested. It's not right. It's got some problems.
And if it does break, that's kind of your fault because you've been told it's a development build and you're still using it.
You should actually get rid of that. But basically it means if you have a problem, you're on your own. We're not supporting it.
So basically what I was asking is, do you have like a way so that you can make it so you can't craft books, but you can find them?
Yes. That would be the case. Okay. So we're going to do about the same thing here.
Without the notebook, how do we find symbols again?
You will find symbols in structures and things like this, basically by exploration. There will also be a research system, but first I'm going to do exploration. The research system will come later.
You're going to make me wander around the world randomly.
Uh-huh.
And those only spawn in Mystcraft worlds, or do they spawn in the overworld?
The structures will only spawn in Mystcraft worlds. I may have some pages or things you can find in the overworld. not decided yet.
Stonehenge.
Make something that can be found with Thaumcraft or something. Is that a bad plan?
Found with Thaumcraft?
Yeah,
Basically, requiring another mod would be a problem.
Oh no, like some sort of Easter egg thing.
Oh yeah, well, sure, interactions are fun.
Like, maybe if you have Thaumcraft installed and you throw paper in, you have a random chance of possibly getting a random book page or something like that.
Yep.
Weird idea.
Okay, so let's see here.
Yes, I believe he's trying to force us to explore in the worlds that like to make us sick.
Yes.
As long as I can still turn corruption on.
What, you don't like being sick?
I figure I've done enough of the being sick thing. After 150 worlds, I got tired of being sick.
Mm-hmm.
I said, okay, enough of this. I still haven't found the Mystcraft crystals, and I want to make portals. I cheated. Sorry.
Yeah.
I did give it a good shot first.
Yeah, 150 ages, you can't blame anybody for switching over and using a creative notebook that much.
Like,
Or-
oh look, yet another world where I'm going to die a horrible death if I don't leave soon.
Alright, so weather, biomes, celestial, terrain, lighting. We're good.
You ever to have like a sort of maintainer suit to combat some of those symptoms?
It's kind of in the plan, yeah.
That's what I figured.
Oh wait, I get it. Legends are like book stands, but pretty.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And they can
Well,
also store
one
pages
thing. Book stands
and
don't
things
look
like
bad.
that, and maps.
Don't have that.
Will the link modifier always be so expensive? That's interesting. Will the link modifier always be so expensive? No. At some point, you won't be able to craft it at all. There you go, ice tendrils.
You son. I can't say.
Ice tendrils and lava seas. Apparently the ice is melting.
So that when you remove the link modifier, you will no longer be able to have following books.
You will. You'll just be able to craft following books. That was the original
Oh,
plan.
okay. Oh, okay.
Okay.
There's like I was creating new ages, and one of them is just complete sand all over the place. And I'm trying to find a sand fortress. Do they
Someone
spawn?
just suggested some potion recipes that can counter the sicknesses.
Hmm.
Someone was just suggesting that you could make potions that kind of counter the illnesses that you can get from being in ages.
Well, one can actually. I think you make potions that are opposed, whatever. Like if you make a speed potion, it will kind of cancel out some of the slow potion, I think. Stuff like that. Yeah, this age has got problems. Wooden tendrils, jungle age, and there's lava everywhere.
It's beginning to feel a lot like Christmas.
Come on, XCOM. You're the one with the singing voice.
Everywhere you go.
I think he was more concerned about blindness and nausea and whatnot. As far as potions.
Yeah. Milk doesn't last long enough is one of the things. It'd be really nice if it actually
Yeah.
gave you a thing so you couldn't have buffs for a little bit, or debuffs, or whatever, or potion effects for a bit. That would be nice.
I imagine there's plenty of room for you to add potions in, what with all the extra potions that, or effects that they have.
There's some room, but it's presently pretty limited. They were working on things in the uh, the they're working on adding something to Forge, so you can add stuff.
Okay.
Alrighty, so I'm going to actually go through here. It's just there. That'll be nicer. Alright. I'm going to remove the ice tendrils for now, because I don't want that symbol to work that way. But that's what it'll look like. So there you go, folks. The person that said they would not rest till there's ice tendrils, you can rest now.
Oh man, I see all those ice tendrils and all I can think is awesome slide.
Oh yeah. That would be fun.
With lava at the bottom? I don't think so.
It's like,
I didn't say it would
wee.
end well, I just said it would be awesome.
It's it end well, yeah.
I think I need to build a house there. When is this going to be released?
Not sure yet, but it will be on Forgecraft pretty soon. I'm going to push this to the
I don't think I'm
Forgecraft.
allowed to make an age on
That's one of the things I've been calling, is people are going to want to be able to do this. Yep, here's one of the problems with this world.
their world is burning up. That's kind of cool.
Mm-hmm. Not quite instability,
Yeah,
it's just weirdness.
Ice and wood just definitely don't like lava lakes.
This is lava ocean.
Well, lava lake, oh yeah.
This world's going to be... for a long ways, lava. Basically for forever.
Did I just see a squid?
What? Really? Maybe?
Yeah. It slid like out of the water into the lava.
Uh-oh, poor thing.
On the other hand, if you've got a geothermal generator, this is your favorite place to be.
Oh yeah. Because basically the entire world is lava.
Yeah, just wait until you can make oceans of fuel.
Hmm. What was the number of this age? That was it. Anybody hasn't seen it yet? Interlinking works beautifully now.
Nice.
There we go.
Doesn't do the funky...
You don't do the
freaking out.
whole jitterbug thing going anymore now.
Cheer it up.
Put the boom boom in the heart. Alright. Tendril's material based now? Not yet, no. This was just kind of a temporary thing to... It's a temporary symbol to demonstrate what ice tendrils would look like. And this is what they look like, and how they behave. And basically with the lava oceans modifier, this makes some interesting stuff.
One thing about sun and scaling, I would think, would be a problem since they're square and very pixelated. It's only going to look grainy and stretched and weird.
Say that again?
Well, somebody was asking if scaling the moon and the sun icons in the sky, and I thought, well, I mean, I guess you could do that, but wouldn't it look all stretched and weird?
Would, and the
Actually, I have a relatively large sun in my world.
I did a thing at one point that I scaled the sun to a really large point, and it was obviously rectangular against the sky then.
Oh yeah, it does end up like...
What the...
Turbo squid.
Turbo squid!
Yeah, I told you I saw some squids.
They must be spawning in this water, I guess.
Yeah. Did
Poor
Vanilla go
squids.
back to square moons and suns?
Uh-huh.
I guess enough people complained about it.
Oh.
I personally prefer the rods.
Yeah, I preferred the rounds too.
This lovely thing called text that fix that.
Modifying vanilla craft? What are you, a heathen?
Am I allowed to tell him what I am, XCOM, or does that fall under not PG-13?
I'm not sure.
I'll behave myself. Yes, it'll work.
Oh my.
Thank you, Takei.
It's a Kai.
I'm not sure. I could just call him Sulu.
George.
Of the jungle.
Eh. Alrighty, so enough flying around here. I'll go through and remove the registration of that symbol. Oops, not that one. Where's ice tendrils? It is. That I can fix me. And let's do this. Maybe. One option is we can add a symbol that sets the fluid block to 0. And the other option is we can change the level of seas. Oh, yes, colored stars. Sorry, I got distracted. So, we'll just do this. Modifiers, green, gradient. Oops, I'm doing the wrong thing.
Hey, Andrew.
Hello, Andrew. Green, gradient, blue, gradient, black, gradient, and then normal stars.
Hey, someone's asking what texture pack you use.
Native.
I could have sworn that was the default texture pack.
It is. Okay, and then what else? I need to specify standard terrain somewhere. Or something where I can see the sky. I'm also going to specify no weather. Same reason, I want to be able to see the sky. Otherwise, I don't care about the instability of the world. Will color modifiers work on the sun/moon too? Not presently. And the world is generating. I don't know if anybody can see the stars. I can fix that. I think I can.
For those of you just tuning, welcome to Cooking with XCOM.
Cooking with XCOM.
World building with XCOM Quiz. I'm not sure who Royo Panda is speaking to. I am the Mystcraft developer. There is only one Mystcraft developer, and I am he.
Liar, it's me.
Alright. I just pulled the render code for stars, straight from stars apparently. But I'm gonna guess this is related to the sun's this position. Alrighty. Oh, no, I think I know what it is. Where is... I had a thing for making stars larger at one point. How do I do that?
XCOM can't release the source code. He left it in his trouser pocket and put his trousers in the wash.
Yeah.
Now it's ruined.
Probably see
I hate
the
it
green
when you
stars
do
pretty
that
well.
with money.
You can watch it transition to blue. And I don't know how well you can see that.
Polychromatic stars.
And at some point it transitions to black. You can't see it at all. It transitions back to green. Oh, it would help if I were actually,
It's a T pyramid.
Alrighty.
Put the stars red. Like the eyes of Satan bearing down at you.
I feel like you should let me make a blaze rod sword.
There we go, the red. Alright. No, I didn't fix black stars against a color sky, mainly because I apparently can't. That's how native handles transparency. Black is transparent. Ergo, I can't do anything about it.
Seems legit.
Did you just catch on there for a second there?
Do what?
I swear for a second I saw the fire graphic.
I did, in fact, catch on fire briefly, I think. This world is apparently scorched.
That just randomize people on fire.
Yep, random fire.
That's awesome.
Yes, you can purposely put scorched in worlds. There is a symbol for it. All right. So that's that. Uh, Adding scorched or charged does add some stability to the world. Not a lot, but it does add some.
Does that have the opposite effect on a stable world?
You just get scorched or charged. Scorched is supposed to happen at all times of day. It is not actually a property of the sun.
You can be scorched to the moon.
Yes. Or with nothing in the sky at all. Ah!
The sun has radiation, the moon has death lasers, and the sky, well, it just hates you.
Oh, so sad. I want a bee world. I have a bee world.
A bee world?
Bee world. A world that has one of each of the main biomes in a very small section.
Oh,
Because I've tried using checkerboard and that only gives me 2 biomes.
you can
I
use
wanna
tiny.
Well, yeah. I wanted it to be in a checkerboard.
You want it to be what?
I wanted it to be in a nice grid pattern so I could put up fences in a grid.
Oh.
And it would suit my OT. I'm
Well-
teasing you.
I know. But one of the requests has been that checkerboard allow for more than 2 biomes, and instead become tiled. But
Wait.
So-
XComp and who? Wait, Soren and XComp last exactly the same? Like Andrew? And by the way, is the Zyke part of the wiki done? Not.
this is the render code, or this is the effect I was sent by, Uh-oh, we lost him.
Lost whom?
Someone was writing render code for me. Just remember his name started with a B. I'm not very good with names.
Bremen?
Yeah, Bremen. That was it.
Did something actually just delete a link that Sasha Burrell put in?
No, it was automatic.
Ways around that.
Yep. Sorry, Bremen, I lost track of the name. Well, that looks excellent. Thank you.
Pretty rainbow.
That
It's
is
really
a rainbow,
curved.
and if he sends me that code, I will happily add that. Excellent. Thank you. He says he will send that to me. That would be awesome.
It's the curve.
Let's check chat.
All right, now it's time for the lightning questions round. Go. Too late. Time's up. Sorry.
All of the questions I could ask don't fit in the PG-13 rating.
Well,
Well, in a lightning manner, if I were to ask questions in that short period of time.
well, actually, one of the things I've been wanting to do is try to hold some kind of a question or Q&A for Mystcraft, because I know a lot of people don't understand a lot of the things for Mystcraft. So if you'll give me a few moments to go get a glass of juice, I'll be right back and we can actually do that.
While we're waiting for his juice, some music.
Hey, how am I hearing that music when I've got it muted? Oh, it's coming through you.
Hello.
Hey, Slowpoke.
Hello,
I need you to
Slow.
proofread.
Need
Do you, want
what?
to do you want to read my latest post?
Yes, please.
Okay.
That'd be a delightful plan.
There
I
you
would
go.
like to.
Okay,
You've already
so-
posted. How is
Yes,
it
I have.
proofreading if I'm already posting it?
Because I can edit it.
That makes sense.
Would you like me to edit it for grammar? There should be a the after. So after 21st, it should be after the 21st.
Okay. Oh, I like the title of this post, Slow.
Yeah, do.
I very much like the title of that post.
Okay.
I like it. It's very funny. Do you realize that people are going to think this is real, right?
I hope so. I want to find out how many people there are that actually believe this.
Okay. I'm on the please wait screen, so I'm on that. I'm going to try and read this as well.
Hey, XCOM.
Hello, Slow. I'm streaming, by the way, so just so you know.
Is it really? I thought we were hoping to get a version out before Christmas. Okay. Well, that's fine, because, I mean, I'm saying here that you've corrupted 9 worlds in 2 days.
Wait, is this the one that I have? Well, of course it's the one that I have a copy of, unless he's updated it. Lovely.
Do you like that, XCOM?
I think this is really funny, yeah.
At one point, I was seriously debating putting an end of the world post up on the 21st of the forum.
Yeah. How are
So
you,
no
Sasha?
longer- We'll no longer be providing content because, world's gone. Good, you?
Yep. Looks
You
good.
didn't come to
Slow.
Minecraft. Why?
Because I had Voiceman, Minecon, or PAX East.
Oh,
So PAX East already spent the money. I spent so much money on PAX East, man. Couldn't justify both.
fair enough.
Like a ridiculous amount of money. It was quite nice going into Dual Agents and just paying for all in cash. There you go. All in one go. Silly amounts of money. Are you not going to PAX East? I take it you're not.
No.
Okay.
I am.
Who's that?
Dave Drow.
Oh yeah?
I
Well, there's
had
a
the same
huge group of
problem.
us going to PAX East as well.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of people in the Minecraft community talking about going.
I don't know about the Minecraft community. In the FTB community, there's like 10 of us.
Yeah, well, I know like Matta was talking about it recently, and now you, and I think there was at least one other person.
Please tell me
broke
Matt
me the
is
way
not
Paxos
coming.
broke you.
He was talking about going, or
He's raising money to go.
Yeah, you can tell him he can stay the fuck away from me.
Slow PG stream, buddy.
Yeah. PG
Who's
stream.
streaming? I didn't realise anyone was streaming.
XCOM.
XCOM.
I'm sorry.
streaming.
I will take that back then. You can tell him to stay away from me.
I've been behaving, Slowpoke.
And as have I.
Then you show
Right.
up and mess it all up.
I'm sorry. I will leave.
No!
You're fine. You're
No,
allowed to be
I'm
here.
going to go and get some food.
Alright.
And we won't see you for another 24 hours. Got it.
Enjoy.
No. Okay.
He slathered the channel with profanity. Ban he.
Sorry, was somebody going to say something to me then?
Not particularly.
What?
Enjoy your
Okay,
food.
We love you. We
Okay.
love you very much. Hug.
Bye.
Boy. Alrighty, well I was Slowpoke banned himself. Okay, so let's see here. I was thinking I should actually have a Q&A where people can ask questions and I will try to answer them. Hopefully. And at the same time, I'm going to try and include the mapping system or do some things for symbol remapping in terms of pages. I'll see if I can figure that out.
I'll be right back.
Okay. So if chat will just kind of pose questions for things they don't understand for Mystcraft, I will try to answer them.
How do I make a world that has all of the symbols and no corruption?
All of the symbols?
Well, everything except the
creative?
color symbols.
You're going to have a hard time with that one, I'm afraid.
Can you show how we find new symbols?
No, not presently. That's not in yet. It's the anniversary Q&A. Held is right. Mystcraft development started basically exactly a year ago. So it's the anniversary Q&A.
The alien creators asked us a number of times. I guess we should probably give them voice. If you use the portal gun and pick up the writing table, you could make the writing table one block and it will still work. Is that a bug?
Yes.
Delicious, working as intended.
No, you're supposed to be able to do that. Nah, it's a bug. I didn't really plan on that one. It's not a big deal though, so yeah, it's fine. Question, what limitations do you run into when programming for Mystcraft? Most of the limitations I run into when programming for Mystcraft come from Minecraft itself. And usually the way I overcome these problems is I add things to, like nowadays I add things to Forge so I don't care. So there's not a lot of limitations that I have to deal with too much. I just kind of make things work the way I want them to. Just a moment, I'll try and fix something here.
You mind if I grab somebody from your chat?
I grab somebody from my chat.
Yeah.
I this was PG-13.
Well, no, I need Darlock from your chat to get on TeamSpeak so I can talk to him about the wiki. I keep trying to reach him, and I just saw him in your stream, so he needs to get on wiki on the TeamSpeak so I can grab him for the wiki.
No.
So I don't think he's noticing that I've messaged him, so he's saying, "Get on TeamSpeak, dude." That'd be for Darlock. Good boy.
The all this talk of grabbing has definitely moved us into the territory of racy.
Yes.
No.
How many lines has Mystcraft's code in total? I have no idea. I have the foggiest clue. I suppose I could try and find out. A lot. Yes. Does putting symbols in certain orders make it more stable? Not particularly, no. Order doesn't really matter too much in Mystcraft writing. With the modifiers, those will have to come before the thing they modify, but other than that, no. What's the max amount of ages you can make? She'll never reach it. 4 billion plus, basically. Since the dimension identifier is an integer, it is bounded only by size of int.
Elrond will never finish Red Power. She has unfortunately decided to become a monk.
She wasn't a monk already?
Can you teach me to code, dude? Kinda. I am entirely capable of teaching you how to code. 4096 XComp. That didn't make sense and was not a proper question. Can age creation be automated? In some ways, yes. Are you thinking about adding the idea of gravity? I have been thinking about playing with gravity for a long time. Question. This isn't a question. Very good! You're talking about adding tech to Mystcraft. Can you give us a small spoiler? Power marbles. Or fire marbles.
To my recollection, unless it's changed, chunk loaders in other ages still work like they should.
Yeah. Question, could you start a series on showing people how to mod? I could. I've considered it, in fact.
You can teach me how to mod.
Yeah. What happens if the player uses a descriptive book? I have no idea. Maybe it places it? What happens if a better question is what happens if a turtle tries to use a descriptive book? And I don't know. Question, can I ask you a question? You just did. What about the viewer from the age of rhyme? I fully intend to make that. I mean, is the max age limit around 4096? No, the max age limit is around 4 billion. In fact, larger. Can instability be turned off completely for appearance reasons? Yes. You can turn off instability entirely. You can turn off individual forms of instability. Just look through the config file.
I will be back.
Okay.
Don't you also have a thing where if you make this age while in creative, it doesn't have instability?
No, I don't have that, though I've considered doing that as well. But you can, while in, like, if you have commands, you can go to the age and toggle instability and it turns it off. You can also use the command create age, and that will make it stable as well. Alright, so when will you make the tool that allows me to automatically import older worlds into my server into new ages? I have no idea, Sarge. But I want to do that. Could you make Zycroft's blocks tendrils? Would the lag on the rendering destroy my computer? That's actually 2 questions. That's cheating. Could you make Zycroft blocks tendrils? Yes. Would the lag on the rendering destroy my computer? Depends. Why are you getting rid of the link modifier? Because it was a debug block in the first place, and you will be able to craft all those properties. Is there a way to create a shared notebook for servers where people won't be able to steal the pages, only copy them? No, not presently, but it's not a bad idea. Is it possible to tie in for another mod to connect to Mystcraft Mechanics? Yes, there is an API, but you have to speak to me directly to be able to gain access to it. It's currently under heavy development and therefore not readily available. Do you plan on making a starfisher telescope a la Riven? I hadn't. There wouldn't be anything to see.
I actually find this an interesting question from a personal perspective too. Is there any implementation for age deletion when a descriptive book is destroyed?
There is no handling for when a descriptive book is destroyed, and the main reason for that is I couldn't determine every case where a descriptive book was destroyed. I couldn't always detect that.
Not only that, but I kind of figured even if the book got destroyed, what if the player wanted to get back to that age and the book destruction was unintentional?
There is a command that allows you to create a descriptive book to a dimension. So that does exist. There is a way back. You can also TPX there if you like. Did you do anything about multiple materials in a world? No, the terrain is still limited to 1 material block. Can I release any new planned items I will soon make? I've already stated fire marbles.
Moving blocks across dimensions is already possible, to the best of my knowledge.
Moving blocks across dimensions is not exactly possible. You can't... I'm sure what they're asking is they want to be able to teleport a region of blocks from one age or one dimension to another. I do have plans for that. I have code for that even. I've just not actually done it. It will go with tech. How do we use the create age commands? Because when I try it, it doesn't work. going to have to be more specific than that. The create age
man.
command basically allows you to create an age, and you can specify the dimension number for it. Go ahead, Sock. I believe you were trying to say something.
Oh, just personal musing. I was sitting there thinking, if you had the ability to transport certain, well, you said regions of blocks, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then, in theory, I could, say, warp that ship I built around between ages.
Yes, you could. That's actually one of the points for it, because that would be awesome.
Oh, yes.
Is the wiki ever going to have anything useful on it? It already has useful stuff on it. It's just not very thorough or complete at the moment. Mainly you need to speak with Veovis about things. Int is not unsigned in Java, therefore the maximum number, well, the maximum number of ages doesn't change, but the IDs of them become strange. When can we get a version of this for ourselves to play with? I'm not sure yet. Why won't the ice tendrils be in? They were awesome. That implementation of ice tendrils will not go in, but they may still make it in. Will you ever plan on providing any easy links between the portal mod and Mystcraft, portals between ages? I already have portals between ages. Will you add a way, or like not portals, but yeah. Will you add a way to moving blocks across dimensions? Yes, that was answered. Will you be able to get biome conditionals? Not sure what that even is asking. Can you make a biome that keeps changing? It really wouldn't work very well. I'm going to scroll down here. I'm missing some things. Where's Veo? I don't know. I expect him to be here. At least show up at some point. So I don't know. Is there any chance of future open betas? I don't really do open betas, mainly because I don't want to try and support all the open betas. So they're just released to the testing team. Can we make a portal that locks a book into it so it can't be removed? That would be a lockable receptacle, and not presently, but it's kind of on the list. Could you create teleporters that work better and look better than crystal portals? Could I? Sure. Do they need to look better than crystals? How do I make my modded item place water blocks, but I get to keep the item? That's not a Mystcraft question.
No. I got a question for you.
Alright.
Is it true that you can do anything?
Within the realms of Mystcraft.
So now you
can there be
specify.
planets? Yes. Can I join the testing team? First you have to prove that you would be a effective and useful member of the testing team, the best method of which is to report issues and to be helpful on the bug tracker. Also, you can be very helpful in IRC or on the forums by answering people's questions. Basically, if you manage to establish yourself as a useful and helpful and friendly member of the community, then you can be considered for joining the testing team.
Oh, damn, I was good with everything until you said nice and helpful.
I think I said useful and helpful.
You actually said a nice person in the community or something.
Well, you just have to be a tolerable person, I suppose, for the most part. You can't be annoying, anyway.
Well, that's me.
Is there a way for switching between ages not to eat up RAMs? I'm not sure I would eat a RAM. RAM is kind of odd. It's a very strange meat. Is there a way to switch between ages that doesn't consume random access memory? No. It has to load up the world. Question, is there a way to destroy worlds in-game? No, there's not a way to destroy links to dimension or destroy dimensions entirely. Not yet. Question. Make a block when it's placed you cannot be corrupted by the world modifier. That didn't make sense.
I think that's a
It
question.
wasn't a question. Question. Can you be more awesome? I can try. Will there be new mobs? Yes. How about deleting world files when books are destroyed in-game? That leads to serious griefing issues, and I want to avoid doing something that direct. What do you think about making a bookshelf like book receptacle for multiple books with a GUI that shows name, info, and allows teleportation without leaving the GUI? It could be a little complicated and a bit cluttered. Can you make one? I can make many things, but I don't know what it is. Can you question? I can question things too. Give us a source code. All right.
No!
There's some source code. There's a bookshelf mod that fits perfectly with Mystcraft. That wasn't even labeled as a question, but I wanted to say it because I use that, or we use that in the testing server. It is awesome. Will you ever manage to get the wizard avatar in a higher resolution? I didn't make the wizard avatar, so probably not. Question, can we whitelist separate worlds, or individual dimensions, I assume is the question. And no.
Someone was asking about dyeable crystals earlier.
Dyeable crystals. Dyeable crystals would be interesting. I don't know. The problem for that is you'd want it to be metadata. But metadata is already used by the portals for the portal mechanics. So coloring crystals would be problematic. But I may add other crystals at some point, so we'll see. Can I make a troll in the next Mystcraft version? You mean like one that runs around and annoys people on forums, or one that just, something like a Harry Potter? The one out of Harry Potter would be fun. Can you post the source on GitHub? There's a lot of source on GitHub. I'm not going to go through all of it. I realize that was not the question. I'm sorry, I'm being difficult. Or facetious.
XCOM?
No, I'm not
being
going to...
facetious?
Yeah, I know. I'm reading through questions and just kind of answering things quickly, so sorry that my humor kind of kicks in. Especially that deadpan thing that you're reading stuff off. No, I'm not going to put my code on GitHub. Dyeable books. Dyeable books are kind of bland. Are these questions giving you good ideas? Some of them. Richard G would be a decent troll mob. If someone watches all your streams and copies all the code that is visible to make a Mystcraft clone, will you hunt him down, and how painful a death will he die? If you seriously manage to read all of my code from the streams, I will be very impressed because I have a lot of code. If someone makes a Mystcraft clone, I'm going to be very confused because I'm not sure why anybody would bother. Because at that point, it's kind of like, that means I didn't do something well, or I didn't have enough of something. But I already have add-ons. So there's not really... I hope there's not a need for somebody to recreate Mystcraft, because I'm already doing this and already developing it further. Am I married? No. Do you program in any other language? Eventually, not presently. Do you program in any other language? I know many languages at this point. It's getting to be something of a shtick of mine at the department. But I know a lot of programming languages, and I'm quite good at programming. Yes!
Will you marry me?
No.
Can
you make some way to only allow certain players to enter a certain dimension? No, I think that's a really bad idea.
XCOM, all I want for Christmas is you.
You're just trying to get me to sing again.
Yeah.
How many Java classes does Mystcraft use? How many Java classes does Mystcraft contain? Let's see here. I might be able to get a reasonable approximation of that offhand. I could write a script that would give me a number of lines, but looks like 319 approximately. Did you answer my question about the limited world size? No, I didn't. I didn't see it. Sorry, there's a lot of questions going by. I'm not sure what you want for limited world size. You can already generate things with the symbol I added earlier, with the end island chunk thing. That would actually allow for limited world size. The rest of the world is ocean. But I'm not sure what else you want. Question will be an age without a lack of, or with a lack of gravity. It would be really difficult to interact with. That's one of the things that for a lot of people go, do gravity stuff, and I need to make gravity stuff so you can actually still play. Have you fixed the link book memory link that happens when you travel between ages? I haven't even managed to track it down. Are you Elaram? No. Can there be symbols for each ore allowing a generation boost to specific ores? There can be, but I don't think I'll add it to native. Or to Mystcraft native. Question, why does world corrupt? Because world is badly written. Can a world be made with a certain block? Not sure what you're asking. Brazil! That wasn't a question. Can you make a world that acts like the moon? You mean in terms of low gravity? That's a possibility. You were talking about structures and ages where you find pages. Will you have to solve a puzzle to get the page like in Myst? That would be fun. But I don't know how I would actually manage to do that in Minecraft itself. Would you use the enchanter model for your tech? I probably won't touch too much for enchantment stuff. Question, is Elaram you? No. Will you make other mods aside from Mystcraft? I've considered it a few times, but Mystcraft takes enough of my time as it is. Could you add us?
Wait. Samar, ignore me.
I'm just going to pretty much butt in here and say that you're not allowed to do anything but Mystcraft.
It would take away from Mystcraft. There wouldn't be as much time dedicated to Mystcraft. And I already dedicate way too much time to Mystcraft as it is. So I don't think you even want me to. Why does an age with single biome, sky, not generate terrain with end blocks? That's because the biome does not actually use end blocks. And the generation for the dimension, the end dimension, the sky dimension, actually is what puts the end blocks in there. Earlier in the stream, I actually made it so you can generate things with end blocks. So we're kind of there.
Court Rush Hour, he is you.
Huh? How long have you coded in Java? I didn't know Java until I came to university, which was, it's been a while. I started university in fall 2007, and I started learning Java about then. I didn't really do very much with Java until I started doing Mystcraft. Once I started doing Mystcraft, then I became more fluent in Java. I suppose I was already effectively proficient. What's my favorite movie? I don't really do favorite movies or books or whatever. I don't keep track. Are you Batman? Yes. No.
No, you gotta do it properly.
I'm Batman. Better?
Much.
Okay.
And I knew it.
Are structure symbols stackable? I think so. They also add instability if you stack them too many times. What was your first language? English. If you mean programming language, QBasic, and I moved to C++ very shortly thereafterward.
Actually, your first language was Kid Speak.
No, I never actually did that. I went straight to English. Would the sky biome crash any server if written in the descriptive books? No. Bye, Sarge. Have you got an Xbox? Both the original and a 360. When did you get into Minecraft? Did you just look for a game to make a Myst mod for? I started playing Minecraft at 1.2 alpha. And I started playing with mods, and then eventually decided, hey, a Myst mod would be awesome. So I did that. Any thought on adding characters or specific ages from the Myst series, not as NPCs, but like mentioned in books and pages and ages and whatnot? Maybe. Mentions and references would be fun.
There was actually a pretty cool one earlier about being able to change the color of foliage and grass.
I actually specifically requested that Scott provide me with something that I can do that with, and he has, and I will be able to do that. Let's see here. What is your Xbox Live tag? I have no idea. I don't remember. I'm not sure I even have one anymore. Will you change the book recipe? Working on it.
I have
Hazel
a
Bubba.
question.
Not a question. Sorry?
I have a good question.
Alright.
Will you ever make it so that you can put books on a shelf?
There is a mod already that has... it allows for shelves that hold things. And it also supports Myst at this point. Or Mystcraft. So...
But I mean properly, like how when you craft a bookshelf, how it is.
No, because the bookshelf itself is odd. What made you want to mod, and why the specific topic? I don't know. I just wanted to start modding Minecraft because I was playing with it, whatever, and I thought it was interesting. And at about the same time, or shortly thereafter, I was playing Myst with a friend, and we played the first 3 games, and I commented, this would make a really good Myst mod, or like a Minecraft mod. And he looked at me, he's like, you have to do that. So I did.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey,
Hello, Jaded.
Hey, Lyra's back.
Yeah,
Hello,
I
Lyra.
snuck in here just a moment ago.
Welcome back. We've switched to a Q&A style thing at this point.
Awesome. I just
you
finished my
gonna-
own live stream, so I'm happy to answer questions as well, if I know
Excellent.
anything.
Why is the sky?
Why is the sky?
Yeah.
It sounds like a
Because.
yellow lemon tree question.
You should like cut this part though and like make it as a video and put it up somewhere so that people can see it, like maybe the Feed the Beast website.
Uh-huh. I will make a highlight out of this.
Plug.
Okay. Let's see here. Other questions. I'm going to do... Let's see if I can do this.
You make a world out of cheese. There is no cheese in Minecraft.
Hang on just a second. And I am presently... There we go. There. Now you can see the chat. Not that you could see the chat before, but now it's also on the video. Okay. Maybe that was bad timing. Alright, fine then. We'll go back to standby screen.
Dun dun dun.
The maturity level dropped the moment I did that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my.
wasn't me.
He's been making this up for a year, I believe. Darkblade.
Mystcraft development is a year old. Today.
Today, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
That's straight from the horse's mouth.
So, some people are asking if I will do a FTB Let's Play with the newest Mystcraft update. I have a lot on my plate at this moment, but if it's something XComp would want, I suppose I could, but
Well, I wouldn't.
I've got a lot of things to do right now.
I wouldn't burden you with it. It would be fun to see people do things with it, but at the moment it's so up in the air for a lot of things. It doesn't matter. Question: can you make a world out of cheese? There isn't a cheese block in Minecraft.
Soren will make one. If
No,
the idea enters in his head, he'll make one.
Mm-hmm. Question: can I pay you in cheese? I like cheese. But
I know a great cheese shop. I will get it for
Yeah.
you.
it might be
Yeah.
difficult to get cheese to me, so...
Which cheese is made backwards?
What?
Which cheese backwards?
Which cheese is made backwards? I have no
Yep.
idea.
Edam.
Oh, that's what you're asking.
It's a joke.
I didn't get it.
Edam
Well-
is a type of cheese, and it's also made, spelled backwards.
Oh. Haha.
Eh.
Ha ha ha. That was a very poor joke.
It was a cheese
Yeah,
related
it
though.
was.
It was a cheese joke.
It's the only cheese joke I know.
X-Cop, where are you from? I'm from the States and I live in Finland. 2 questions. What will you do if I track you down and send you cheese? Be
Oh,
really
sorry.
confused, and I suppose I might eat the cheese. I would be worried about it.
It was still in its original packaging.
Yeah. Will we get conditionals for symbols? No, I'm not making the symbols into a programming language. Is it fixed where when you use the intra-age book you lose your skin? I'm not sure. Why Finland? Because I like Finland. Will there be a way to learn symbols without making several thousand link books or unstable ages? In fact, you will no longer be able to learn symbols by creating ages. Did you know you're awesome? Thank you.
I knew he was.
Thank you too.
I didn't.
Aw. What
Well,
version?
now you know, and knowing you got the battle. Whoever got the battle is knowing you know nothing. G.I. Socrates.
Oh wow,
Sorry,
that was
I had to
good.
pull that one out.
I like that. What version of Minecraft
I
did you
didn't-
start coding Mystcraft? Oh, okay, it was... I don't remember. Whatever version was last December.
That was shortly after 1.0 launched.
Yeah, I think I was right at 1.0. I might have started like right before 1.0 and then released after, but I'm not sure anymore. My memory's not that good. Have you given thought to other types of portals, like hidden portals, so people can run into walls and go to a magical dimension, or you can hit a button, you can get teleported? No. I'm sorry if I'm missing anybody's questions. There's just a lot of things going by, and I'm kind of skimming through. Can you make a world from beef? That's not a block.
Can I make a world out of gold blocks?
Not with the current symbols, but if you made a modifier, like with my dev system, whatever here, if you added a modifier that basically provided that block, then yes, you can replace the standard terrain generation, or you can replace any terrain generation with gold blocks.
Unfortunately, Portable Jim, he is not the developer of Red Power. Wrong channel.
I am not.
You're not LRM?
I'm not.
See, he's not a
Question,
woman. He doesn't
when
get
is
confused
Red
with
Power
LRM.
updating? The
No.
question is, when is the next Mystcraft update compared to it's going to come soon or it's after Red Power?
I have no idea. I'd like to get it out basically as soon as I can, but I don't know. It depends on how long it takes me to get things to work. Will it be possible to remove symbols you added while writing a book, in case you added some by mistake? Not at the present moment. At some point I do intend to allow you to remove things, but at present your best bet is to use the binder, so the book binder, the thing that makes books, and put your symbols in there, and then if you go, actually I don't want that symbol, you can pull it out. Sometimes you create ages that crash and you try to join them the first time. Is there any way to have it so you write a save prior to the world age? I'm having trouble parsing the question. Is it possible to save right before traveling? I would just use the command save if I were you.
I
I've not had problems with that, to be honest. The few times I've had an age crash, it saved and lived normally like it would have anyway.
Yeah.
Is the random bug fix where when you join an age, when you go to an age, all your inventory is gone?
There's been problems with people losing their inventory linking. I've not heard that one. There's the red power thing. That's a while back, and I've not had to deal with that one for a while now.
I haven't used it in a long time, so I was just checking.
Can you not answer this question?
Cricket,
Are you a question parser?
cricket,
Yes,
cricket.
so are you. Lyra?
Well, it was, can you not answer this question? And then you paused, and so I filled the silence.
I was not answering the question. Can you change the size and color of the sun and moon? Asking again, sorry. No, it's fine. I can change the size. At present, I can't quite change the color, but I could make it so it's possible. But at present, it's not doable even with the current modifiers.
You said you could do anything.
I would have to change the system so it's possible to do.
I love you, XCOM.
I know.
Quick, hold him to a statement he made casually.
I know! Would you add a dimension that's the same for all players? Have I added dimensions that are different for players? Freeman says the rainbow doodad is ready. Awesome! How will symbols be learned? You will find pages. Symbols have been replaced with pages, basically. And pages are items, and you will find them. Can I question you instead? I'm not sure what I'd want to learn. What
Probably learn more than you ever wanted to know.
Sound, I already answered that question. XComp, with the new symbol creating system being made, will you change mob behavior, buff, nerf them as part of the instability in some dimensions? We already buff them as an instability mechanic. I don't think nerfing would be a good idea, except for the passive ones. Changing behavior would be tricky. Adding mobs would be fun. Can you rap? No.
He can sing.
I can sing.
Sexy Yankee knows it.
No. Is this pretty much a question and answer stream? At this point, yes. You know what? I never set the title for the stream.
Hey, XComp, I see a little silhouette of a man.
Scaramouche, can you do the fandango?
That was written by the Beatles.
I know. You want him to sing? I got him to sing.
Alright, so... Can I add rainbows right now and live stream their first testing? If Bremen will send... I'm not sure how he should send me that at this point. Since you can't actually post links.
He can send you a PM in Twitch.
That'll work.
Or a PM on the best forum ever.
Marv, take it away. Wait, Jaded, I mean.
What am I supposed to say?
You're just supposed to figure out which forum is the best ever.
Oh,
What
FTB?
forum? FTB?
Duh.
Yeah, it
No,
sucked.
I
I knew you were
didn't.
setting yourself up to fail on that one.
yeah, I did too, but it was too late.
That's good.
Oh well.
Wait, does Mystcraft have a forum?
Yes, actually.
Oh. I've never been there.
By the way.
Well, we love the Mystcraft forum too. If we
I've never
had
been
kind
there.
of been
I can't say
aware
I
of
love
its
it.
existence.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure if you gave us a link to the Mystcraft forum, we would totally love it.
It's binarymage.com/forum.
I thought binarymage.com was just a blog.
It is a blog. It's also the server host for everything Mystcraft. Question, what is this place? Where am I? Why is it dark?
You're likely to get eaten by a gruel.
I would find a light
there's the
switch.
forum. It's green.
If it wasn't a PG stream, I would totally have a great answer for him.
The marble bug is not... I don't know if it's fixed. I haven't checked. I should ask.
Are we still going on Queen? I can sing some Queen if I need to.
If you like.
Just if I need to. I just see such posting
Such-
lyrics catching my eye.
It's supposed to be fantasy. I like that. That's funny.
Fantasy. Just orange.
Hey, we had one of those earlier. It was burning.
Yes, did indeed.
Isn't that lava?
Yes, I had lava
No,
oceans.
it's burning orange water.
It was lava.
Burning
Oh,
orange
orange
sugar
juice.
water.
Yay!
Sugar water.
Have you ever considered redesigning the blog? Yeah. I can find the time. I don't drink coffee. Limited size world, I've already said that's probably not really going to work the way you want it to. Can you fly in Minecraft? I'm new. Did I miss anything? Quite a few things, yes. Seas of
You
Tang!
missed everything.
You've missed
I
a
don't
lot.
drink coffee.
Are you going to need a specific symbol to make the Mystcraft dungeons generate in the world?
I haven't decided yet. Are you a Stargate fan? Yes. Where would time be if you could find it? In a bottle. What
Favorite
age
superhero.
is your favorite from any Myst games? That's really hard to say.
I had food, Scott. I'm fine. I just can't live stream and eat at the same time, but I can answer the odd question here and there.
Okay, what are you eating?
Sandwich?
Which Doctor do you like the best? Doctor Who. Can you make the water different colors? I can now. Can you end this question and answer right now? I am entirely capable of it.
But then he goes away, and you don't get to talk to him. It'll be very
Favorite
sad.
superhero.
Favorite superhero? The Green Lantern.
Pick the
It's
worst
pitch
one.
black. You're likely to be eaten by a grue. What do you do?
Odds are you don't have a lantern, so you're pretty much boned.
Would you rather be too hot or too cold?
Probably too warm. I tend to cool off pretty well here. Very skinny. Would time travel be possible, or would that be anyway tricky and impossible to do? Time travel is not possible. It's scientifically proven that you can't go backward. You can go forward. Inside Minecraft, it's possible, but I'd have to write a whole engine to do it. No. What is your favorite symbol?
A plus.
I'm thinking along the same lines here. I might have changed the color of the stars, moon. So the stars is possible. It's still possible. Sun and moon, I may have made that possible briefly, whenever playing with the color of suns and things. I don't think it's still possible though. Quick, name a type of cheese. Gorgonzola.
So Disney, that question was actually answered earlier. Yes, it is configurable in the config files.
What do you currently play other than Minecraft?
What is there besides Minecraft?
Lord of the Rings Online?
I occasionally play Dwarf Fortress, Terraria. There was a bit where I was playing PlanetSide 2. I was in the beta. Once they stopped being beta, I stopped playing until they got all the bugs fixed, because I didn't want to deal with everybody playing and the bugs.
We shared several Civ 5 games.
We play Civ 5. I could probably just look at Steam and see which games I play. Dungeon Defenders. That's pretty much my list. What is the new mechanics? You'll have to rewatch the stream. Favorite Myst character? Atris. What is your favorite cheese? Cheddar.
Favorite music genre?
Soft rock.
Thinking of the most random questions ever, by the way.
Musically inspired? That was a terrible pun.
I'd say that XComp is reasonably good at Civ 5 if you're going for the extermination victory. He's kind of about the cultural victory. That's my job.
Favorite Doctor Who villain?
Oh. I'm not sure. Favorite FTP team member? No comment.
I was about to say, I wasn't going to ask him that one.
Slowpoke.
Who said that?
It's mine.
Why do you keep answering my stupid questions? Because they're easy. Civ 4 or Civ 5? Actually, I think I preferred Civ 4 for the most part. Civ 5 has nicer interfaces.
Can you swim?
I've never played with Flora on Civ 5. I've played with Lyra many times, but we've not actually managed to complete a game.
You keep falling asleep.
Yeah.
I'm so hurt, Lyra, that you have never invited me to play Civ 5 with you.
We've never...
XComp's about the only one I've played Civ 5 with. It's kind of our thing.
Tragic.
Batman and Captain America are fighting. Who wins? Batman and Captain America win. Who are they fighting?
And then of course you have, what was it, the Crisis? No, it's not the Crisis on Infinite Worlds. It was the one crossover between Marvel and DC, where there was the tournament thing.
Oh, right.
Captain America and Batman became the same person at some point. That was neat.
Favorite mod you have not developed? That's really difficult.
My mod. You love my mod.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're here. You can love Jaded's.
Red Power.
I was actually thinking probably Red Power.
Aw, I'm so hurt you don't love my mod.
Make a mod.
It's okay, Jaded. You're a woman associated with FTB. Therefore, you are Elaram. Therefore, it is your mod.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Wait a
that
minute.
works.
This live stream is about mods? I was here for cooking.
Cookies.
I know that's kind of the joke. I don't make any mods.
Uh,
He can safely say my mod is his favorite, and in 20 years when my mod is released, it might be his favorite.
in what school of magic are you specialized? I don't tend to specialize. I don't like losing other schools.
That's right, Ashura. The Amalgam. I loved that particular crossover series myself.
Can any of you cook? I can cook.
I
I
can
can
I can
cook.
cook.
I'm a 5-star chef.
I'm mostly not a 5-star chef, but I can make
I'm the
food and it is
granddaughter.
edible.
I'm the granddaughter of a caterer, so.
There you go.
I'm a half-star chef, if that counts.
I actually, tonight for dinner, I'm going to have steak carpaccio with spinach, lightly steamed, with a bacon vinaigrette.
Why is this
Anybody wanna
question and
come over?
answer so random? I'm not sure. You guys ask the random questions. Do you have a YouTube
Okay.
account? Yes, it's XCompWiz. Did I miss the stream? Yeah.
Why are you called XComp, boys?
The name's very old, actually, in terms of head handles. Though, actually, probably one of the most recent I came up with. It's supposed to be Computer Wizard, because I was very good at computers, and of the people I knew, very few people were better at computers than I was where I grew up. So it's Computer Wizard. And then...
Back in the 30s.
I'm only 23, that'd be hard. But
Oh, that's right. I thought you were around my age and you weren't. It made me feel bad. I forgot.
Oh, I'm sorry.
A piece of bacon walks up to you. What do you do?
Eat it.
Eat it.
Exactly.
Who doesn't eat the bacon? Okay, technically I would probably chop it up, dice it off, add it to a nice vinaigrette, and pour it over a piece of salmon,
I'd
and
be
then
deeply
eat it.
concerned
Oh, that
the bacon
sounds
was able
good.
to walk.
What was that?
I would be concerned it was walking. I kind of was answering something and got off track.
XCompWiz, source of name.
And source of name, yeah. Basically, CompWiz, computer wizard. I added the X as it was a random character to improve uniqueness. That's really the story behind the name. It's not much more complicated than that.
I wish it was because you were X-rated.
So how do you feel about Soren using your name as the start of his mod?
He's not entirely happy with me for being XCompWiz because for a while he, like in games, whatever, he would just use X as the name, whatever. So he might be a little annoyed with me on that. But
XComp, XC, Zycraft, XC, yeah.
it's everywhere. But the Zycraft is actually supposed to be in relation to water, I think. But I have no idea why at this point. He hasn't got enough mechanics in for you to actually be able to tell.
Design Zycraft? He has said several times that he was just looking for a name that sounded futuristic, and it popped into his head one day.
Right.
You know, he has stated that people who cannot spell his mod correctly is not going to get any machines. He won't be able to use the machines in his mod. I'm not sure how he's going to tell if they've ever spelled his mod incorrectly, but
He'll find a way. Or he'll ask me and I'll help.
Yeah, XY craft.
yeah, see, Andrew says they have a blacklist of people who can't use the mod because they can't spell it correctly.
Huh.
Well, there's 2 new people to add to the blacklist, Andrew.
Yep. There just went by.
I'm not giving him my Minecraft name.
I'm still calling XYU almost useful craft because it's still only almost useful.
Still more useful
It's
than
very pretty.
Oh, it's gorgeous. It really is, but I have to tease him about that.
Why do we tease mod developers? It's not nice.
Because I kind of adopted Soren as my little brother, so I have
yes,
to
and
tease
little
him.
brothers
It's my
have to be
job
tormented.
now.
Okay.
Mhm.
I guess
I'll be-
that also I guess that also makes XComp my little brother, but not in the same way.
Not quite, no.
I'm not adopting either of you as my brother.
Yeah,
That's
JB
fine.
kind of got adopted as my sister, so I can have different adopted families. Eventually, I'll just love everyone and adopt everyone.
It can be more like you guys are like, step siblings.
Something like that.
Yeah.
See, Morvie is my sister because we're twins, and I love her mom, and her mom said I can be adopted. The other 2, they can be step siblings, okay?
Okay.
I guess that makes me the
Or even
unwanted
ever
child.
send me the code. Well, no, I haven't read it yet. Minecraft forum private message. Got it. I'll go get that. Okay, so move the chat around so I can still see it while that's not doing that.
Would it be possible to add supernovas as an extreme instability effect? I think you're supposed to have a Q in front of that question.
You are.
It's
But
never being
it would
answered.
be difficult. What is the craziest world you've created? I have no idea. How about there was one world where it was it generated the same world above and below the 127 mark, and there was another world where it generated basically every other X row was empty. This was because of bugs in Minecraft. It didn't allow me to do the things I wanted to do. So, I want these symbols, please. That's not a question. What about raining livestock as a symbol? I've actually done raining animals when I was playing with weather. And the end result is lots of dead animals.
Raining cats and dogs, huh?
The cats survive. They don't take fall
They
damage.
always land on their feet.
They land on their feet, they don't take fall damage, so you just wind up with a world full of cats. What was I trying to do when the screwball world was created? I was trying to generate a world above 127. Question, how wonderful is Morv? Lyra is very, very wonderful.
Oh, thank you.
In her dreams.
Oh. KFC
Hey,
world?
Comp said it. It must be true.
A Kentucky
Wait,
Fried Chicken
but
world?
Morv gets to be wonderful, and I don't?
They didn't ask
Oh, well,
about
I'm
you.
good with that.
They didn't ask
I'm
about you.
good with that, actually. I'm
Did-
quite
uh,
fine with Morv being wonderful.
I was about to say, do you want them calling you adorable as well? Because I know you don't like that.
No, I would rather be known as the vicious one.
Well, I turn off the
Good.
standby
She's
screen
adorable.
as soon as I get some render stuff in.
You so shouldn't have told me that Jada doesn't like being called adorable.
Probably shouldn't have. Have you considered making your own biomes? Yes, I fully intend to. How many hours you spend developing per week? I don't keep track. I should, just because then I know how much time I was spending on this. But I don't keep track. A lot. More than I should. We're going to see the rainbow now. I think. First I have to get it. Thank you very much. Is it Bremen? I'm not sure if we ever got a proper pronunciation for his name. Okay, let's see here. Here. Alright, let's go back here. Move my windows around again, because I kind of moved things around. Whee. Okay. Alrighty, back to this. We're going to call that nice little render stuff that he just sent me. So, render rainbow. Maybe import it.
Are you going to add a symbol called rainbow?
It's already added. I'm just adding the rendering now, and oops. Bremen has sent me the code for it. I'm going to need to import that.
Remember, it has to be a double rainbow.
We're not to double rainbows yet here. Okay. Let's see if that rainbow world works now. I don't remember which dimension it was that had the rainbow. But I do remember what the symbol looked like vaguely. Maybe I can find it. Held saying it was dimension 29. This doesn't seem right. It was an ocean world that had it. This is it. Whoops! Well, definitely a good start.
Well, it's half a rainbow. Bremen says, I believe something has gone wrong. Oh, hey, that looks better.
Mm-hmm. Not sure why we've got a red ring around the world. Interesting. Oh, yeah, I do. It did work on your end. It works here, too. The flags are set wrong. I will... What all do you set?
Hey, Morvy, people are asking for a date. Isn't it time to do that cute
Wait, what?
People are asking for an ETA. It's time for you to do the cute flight attendant soon.
What are they asking for an ETA for, specifically?
Mystcraft?
Mystcraft?
Yes.
Mystcraft will be available in the next 5 minutes. For large donations, Mystcraft will be available